Good morning and welcome to Life University's Live Church. This is your live host, the Reverend Dr. Donicia Palmer. So glad you could join me this morning. So here we are, still in February, and here in England, it is really cold and it's dim, but the title excites me. Whatsoever is excellent. Whatever is excellent. Isn't that an excellent title? So we start as usual with a grateful attitude. And we are going to take this grateful attitude into a minute of silence. Now, in this silent spaciousness, allow yourself to become very still and allow yourself to think of this space that you are right now, the space that is you. And as you come to the space that is you, feel down into your heart space. And into your heart space, connect with the life that's there. Connect to the life, the God life. All the beauty, the grace, the wonder, the magnificence, that delightful place, that Eden, right there in your heart space. And as you're in that heart space, let's take a deep breath. Take it in, hold it, and let it out. We're going to do that again. Into that heart space, feel the love, feel the joy, feel the peace, feel the gratitude. Enter into that gratitude into your heart space. Feel your heart beat. Oh, it's beating to the tune of goodness. It's beating to the tune of goodness. It's beating to the tune of beauty. It's God's heartbeat beating your heart. And in this knowing of beauty, of grace, of love, we take a deep breath of gratitude. Ah, that is indeed a wonderful cleansing of mind, of soul, and indeed it shifts your chakras, it shifts your body, and you've come now into that just an awareness that God lives you at your center core. Isn't that beautiful? Whatever is excellent, whatever is excellent, whatever is excellent, think on these things. Whatever is excellent, whatever is excellent, whatever is excellent, think on these things. That gives you a clue to today's segment. If you're joining me for the first time and you have not yet pressed that subscribe button, press it right now or after the segment, and you will get this coming straight every single Sunday, every week into your email. Whatever is excellent. Well, there is a lot of things for you to think about. There's so much that we can focus our attention on, or for some people, they're not focusing at all, and our mind are just all over the place. There's mind chatter. In fact, in some philosophy, I think they call it, some psychology, they call it the monkey brain because that brain is forever thinking, 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 thinking. And I know when I fall into that space and I'm very tired or very hungry, get into that space and you can think anything. But what you're thinking, the any things that you're thinking about is not possible. It's just anything. It's just all over the place. So you're not able to center yourself. But as you come, as we did this morning earlier, we center ourselves into the knowing that at the center core is God, at the center core is goodness, at the center core is love, at the center core is beauty. Then we realize we jump straight away. There's an automatic shift in that stillness of knowing, and we automatically, we shift, we jump, it just leaps into that all things is possible mode. And do you know, when you're into that mode, of all things is possible. Why not say that with me right now? All things are possible. Come on. All things are possible. And so as we enter into that space of all things are possible, what would you pull to you? What would you magnetize to you? Because words is very important. There is a vibration. Yes, there is a vibration with words. And when you say those words and then you listen to what you're saying, it gives you a feeling. So it just shoots off a frequency and that pulls to you what is in that word. So if I keep saying things that are, just keep on, the now and then you can catch yourself and oop, turn it around. And that's what we need to do. It is that remembering. If you've said something or thought something, so I'm going to teach you a little thing this morning. This is aiming to be a very short segment, but learn this secret. If you have caught yourself saying or thinking or feeling, can you hear those three words? Let's go by it again. Saying, thinking, or feeling. One more time. Saying, thinking, or feeling. So if you find yourself in that zone of saying, thinking, or feeling something that is obnoxious, that is, it's not glorifying for you. It's not making you feel well. It is not saying something good about somebody else. In fact, it's not even saying something good about you. It's not saying something good about the weather. It's not saying something good about the world. It's not saying something good about leadership. Then what it is you're inviting, you're attracting to yourself the very thing that you have just what? Thought about. So even if you didn't say it out of your mouth, you've already said it in your mind. And you say it in your mind because of how you feel. You feel bad. So here in this segment today, it's my secret, it's my gift, it's life's gift to you. Whatever is excellent comes in these three. Oh my goodness, these are your three tools. And if you can develop these tools, you can be skilled at creating an excellent lifestyle. And the three tools is whatever you say must match the internal spaciousness of your heart. So most people is living away from their heart because that which lives your heart is goodness, is God, it's life. Call it by whatever your name. I love the name life. I love the name. Jesus Christ came and said, I am the way, the truth, the life. We all say God is life. You know, whatever you term this morning as that which creates everything that you can see and that which you cannot see is good. It's amazing. Yes, I have a friend, and that friend used to say, amazing. It is amazing. It is wonderful. It is possible. It is infinite. Yes, it is what has set gravity in space. It is what triggers your pons. Yes, there is you have an organ in the back of your head, right there in your medulla, and it is a pons, and you will not take a breath unless that thing. Ding. It's like you have a light switch, and you go into a room, and you will not get electricity coming in your light bulb if you do not either pull that cord or press that switch. So you have a pons in the back of your head. You have never spoken to your pons, and most people, P-O-N-S, by the way, not P-O-N-D-S. Okay, so you check that out. You can go and Google, you can go in your dictionary, and you can check out P-O-N-S. And if you want something to be grateful for today, let me tell you, I advise you at the beginning of the week. When you wake up in the morning, 7 seconds. 7 things that you're grateful for in that now moment. And you take that through the day, you begin to gurgitate it, and you think about what was it I was so grateful for this morning when I wake up? And you begin to jot down throughout the day, you just begin to notice how great the things you can be grateful for, how grateful you are, that level goes up. And then by the time you get to bed at night and you're just about to doze off, you think again about those 7 things maybe a new set of seven come to you, and your life is just becomes such a field, such a basketful, such a temple of gratitude. And when you have that attitude of gratitude, oh man, it's so wonderful, it's beautiful. So I have gone off track. I'm coming back on track. Whatsoever thing you say, whatsoever thing you think, and whatsoever thing you feel. Because whatsoever thing you think inform what you say. You say, well, no, sometimes I just say things and it just come out of my mouth because you weren't thinking. So therefore, something else was thinking you. We have just tapped into, floating thoughts that is in the environment, that is in the air. I'm coming back to the point where when you're thinking something that is positive, something that is true, something that is excellent, it creates a field. So you are not just picking up on any frequency out there. You have a radio and you turn it and it picks up 398 FM or 397 AM. Those are the name of the different radio channel. Whatever radio you listen to, I don't know, Radio 1, Radio 2, whichever country you're in, it's going to be different. But it's picking up that frequency by what it's attuned to. Okay? So if you was to tune into, for instance, BBC One, you wouldn't be getting BBC Two because you'd have coded that in. So when you think excellent thoughts, you are tuning into that code which was already ingrained in you when you were born, before you were born. We were loaded and coded for what? For excellence. And so as you begin to think, you get back to that state. Okay? You come into that state. You are creating a vibration within yourself to connect to that frequency, that God frequency of excellence. And oh my, excellent just have its way with you. You find you just begin to what? Feel good. You begin to feel excellent. If you're feeling rubbish this day, or this is so funny because in England, we say rubbish. I went to America and I was just like really surprised that people were saying trash. And when you say trash here, it's like, even said it today, you think you've said a bad word because trash is like if you call somebody trash or say something, I've got a trash in my house, it's like really, really bad. I know it's the same, rubbish and trash, but it's like really, really, really bad. So I've gone off track again, but can you get my drift? Can you pick up what I'm putting down? Oh my goodness, I just love my spiritual teacher, Reverend Beckwith, and he would say that, are you picking up what I'm putting down? And so I'm saying, if you come to the close now, if you could tune your mouth to agree with your brain, and both of those could connect to your heart, because in your heart space, I told you, it's excellence, it's goodness, it's infinite, it's possibility, it's potential, it's grace, it's nobility, it's awesomeness. Oh, there's attractiveness in there. There is specialness, there is wonderfulness, there is uniqueness, there is poise, there is grace. Oh, there is. What are you thinking of? Any excellent word that you can think of? It's there in your heart space, but we haven't been able to connect because that brain, as we have not stepped into the driver's seat of our own life. We have been allowing someone else to direct our life. And you don't even know that person. There are all type of minds around, floating in the atmosphere. Yeah, your neighbor, somebody in a car that's just passed you might be angry. Those thoughts are out there. So back to where I started as I finished. If you find yourself, I pray you haven't, but I feel I'm talking to somebody out there. If you have ever found yourself, okay, if you ever find yourself thinking something negative, feeling bad, just down low, okay, thinking something, saying something that's even worse, it's coming out your mouth, just it's saying it, you didn't even mean it. That means you're picking up on somebody else's stuff out there. It's probably been way back. Yeah, it's in the atmosphere. And you pick that thing up. You always, this is a secret, you can begin to reverse it. And I'll speak about that next week. You can reverse it immediately. Immediately. If you're going down the road and just a thought come to you, oh, what if, oh my gosh, I'm so glad it's a nice day, because if it wasn't a nice day, this is what could happen to me. And within that moment, you didn't mean it, because you was just trying to compare. Like, if it wasn't a nice day, do you know what? It would be like horrible. I'd feel like this. And before you know it, you've jumped, you've skipped lane. Do you know what that is like? It's like driving straight in front of somebody, right? Boof! What would you have? An accident. And so what you can do when you find yourself, you quickly get back into the right lane. You think, oh, I transmute that thought and I baptize it good. I baptize it right, and I baptize my thoughts pleasant. Okay, so that's the secret. You're thinking, oh, I've got a pain in my hip. I wonder if that is sciatica. Turn it, turn it immediately. I transmute that thought that is not good, and I baptize it good. I baptize it right. I baptize it pleasant. My back is well. All is well. All is well in my world. And before you know it, you've set yourself up for excellence. You've set yourself up to connect with that frequency, and you've begun to pull that. In fact, the frequency is pulling you, and your vibration now changes, and you're back into the right place. So I've let you know whatever is excellent, the way to touch that whatever, because remember what I said about 3 weeks ago on my whatever topic? The whatevers of God are always great. They're always wonderful. They're always noble. They're always amazing. They're always good. This is your life host, the Reverend Dr. Donicia Palmer, signing out today. Whatever is excellent, whatever is excellent, whatever is excellent, think on these things. If you have enjoyed this short segment, why not send it on to somebody else to brighten their day, to brighten their week this coming week, so that they might come with you into that spaciousness of excellent. Give us a thumbs up, leave your comment. If you have a prayer request or would like to send send us some words, anything that you feel that you would like prayer for, then you can put that into the comment box as well. And thank you for those of you that have donated. Some people have said, is it safe to donate like this? Yes, it is. You pop over to the PayPal website, and the address to send your donation to is simply lulifechurch@gmail.com. That is it, lulifechurch@gmail.com. And I thank you for your donation of any denomination. All is very welcome. Bless you and have an excellent week.